Today, on Be Something Wonderful, master the manifesting game. Embody this one powerful idea. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful here in Las Vegas. I have a big video for you today. This comes from a longtime subscriber, had our first session together. And she said, Tom, I was one of those. She said, I was one of those that said, no, it just doesn't work. No matter what you say about manifesting, nothing has changed, right? This whole idea and she goes, I was in that I watched those videos on not waiting and not wanting things to be different in the Law of Reversibility. She goes, that's what changed it for me. I'm going to talk about these ideas. She goes, wow, I was wanting, I was waiting, I was complaining and feeling ungrateful and slighted by reality, right? Feeling ungrateful, not appreciating anything, feeling that there's something wrong with the laws or the idea of manifesting. Right? She goes, I was blaming everybody. I was blaming my family. I was blaming my boyfriend. I was blaming my boss. I was blaming the YouTube channels. I was blaming the coaches, the manifesting coaches. I just didn't believe any of it. She goes, but then I got it. I just stuck with the videos. I kept watching. I kept sharpening my awareness, right? And she talks specifically about the Law of Reversibility and choosing and expecting her reality, choosing and expecting what she desires, right? And moving to that end and staying there. So we're going to talk about this. She said it's changed her whole life, that she's leveling up more and more each day. So remember, we talked about this, the negative emotion and the feelings that she was feeling. All negative emotion, all negative feelings is some form of wanting. Wanting what? Wanting reality to be different than it is. Well, remember, there's only one source. There's only one emotion. That's source energy. But as you put it through a filter of wanting things to be different, an assumption that reality is not good enough, that I'm not good enough, then you create this experience of that source energy feeling as a sensation that you would call negative. It's still the excitement of source, but it's put through an assumption, a thought of wanting things to be different. All negative emotion and wanting is some form or assumption of I am not. Hear this. I in reality is not who and what I want it to be. You are reality, remember. Your experience is reality. So as you're wanting and waiting and complaining and blaming, you're creating an experience or a reality of wanting and waiting and complaining and blaming, but never being and having that which you desire. So powerful today. Remember, there's only one emotion, one energy, one source, I am. It's pure positive energy, right? Pure positive energy of love, gratitude, and appreciation. Those are not mere feelings. Those are states of being. That's your true essence. That's your true state of being. That's your nature. The utter worthiness and fulfillment that I exist and will always exist is all that is. Your desire to be someone different or have something different, right? Wanting things to be different. As a physical world, 3D world experience, remember this, is that divine urge, that pure desire to know yourself as the one source I am. It comes from within you as out of worthiness and fulfillment. But then we translate it through this thought and assumption that I'm not enough. It's not enough. It needs to be different. And that's what creates that experience. But all your desire is that divine urge. That's powerful. So let's continue with this. Pure desire is self-contemplation. It's God contemplating itself. The urge to know and express yourself as that infinite multidimensional being that you are. It's your core vibration, your core frequency or essence of love, gratitude, and appreciation, your true nature as I am. It's a deep inner conviction of utter worthiness and fulfillment that has no opposite and can't be shaken. It's a conviction that can't be shaken. Beliefs can create doubt. Beliefs can be shaken. But that deep inner conviction about our worthiness and fulfillment can't be. You can imagine anything, but you cannot imagine that you don't exist. I am not is impossible. I am not is not reality, right? I am is the one and only reality. Remember, wanting has no power. Waiting has no power. Complaining has no power. Blaming has no power. When you do that, you create a reality or an experience of wanting or waiting for things to be different, but never being and having it. And a reality of more things to complain about, or more people, events, and circumstances to blame. More reality to blame. You create an experience of I am not. You create this experience of an opposite, of love, gratitude, fulfillment, where there is no opposite. That's who you are. There's no power or source in I am not. Wanting and waiting is an assumption and belief. Hear this. An assumption and belief in not already having and being what you desire. In other words, it's an assumption and belief that I am not, and that's impossible. Right? You're trying to believe the impossible. Therefore, it narrows your perception or your awareness by filtering out more than 99.9% of all that you are, or all that is, or that unseen reality. And you're left with that 0.1% of physical manifested reality and saying, that's not what I want. That's not who I am. Where within that less than 0.1% is all of God. Remember, wherever God is at all, the all of God is. So as you reject that, you reject all of God. You reject all of who you are. That's powerful today. So remember, here you are. You have that manifested frame, that physical manifested reality, and you're looking at it and saying, well, that's less than 0.1% of all that is, of the unseen, and you're waiting and wanting and complaining about it. You're saying, I am not, right? As opposed to being here in the vertical, where everything you want is. And from this vertical, you create the past experience and the future experience. You see it? When you're in here, unhappy, feeling that negative emotion, that negative feeling, some form of wanting things to be different, as you believe in this frame, where you keep creating a frame where they're not different, where there's more things to complain about, more people to blame, more circumstances to blame. And you create a past where you believe you were unhappy, and a future where you believe you will be unhappy. You create it all here from that present moment. Right? By staying in the wanting and the waiting and the complaining and the blaming, and I am not. Versus what my client did, choosing, expecting, and praising that new reality. Choose it from that, knowing that you're all identities. Know that that's your I amness. That's the infinite being that you are. You're all realities, all identities, all images. You choose it here as the Son of God and the Son of Man. Right? Not from what you believe is an unchangeable, fixed, frozen frame of people, events, and circumstances, and only looking at that less than 0.1% of seeness, and that's all there is. I want something different. I'm waiting for something different. I'm complaining and blaming. Here you're going to choose, expect it to unfold from within the vertical. Right? What happens when you do that? When you choose, expect, and praise, those circumstances that you believe are so real, so solid, fold up within the vertical. And as you expect that new reality to be there, as you praise that I amness, it unfolds from within the vertical into the horizontal experience, that new reality. You not only change your current experience, you change that horizontal reality, or that horizontal past that you believe, and that horizontal future, that linear future. You create a past and future that makes more sense to that new reality that you're choosing, expecting, and praising right now. That's powerful. Choosing, expecting, and praising moves you or shifts you instantly from wanting and waiting for it to be real, hear this, to feeling it real. Wow. Hear this again. Choosing, expecting, and praising moves you instantly from wanting, waiting, complaining, and blaming, waiting for it to be real, complaining about that it's not there yet, waiting for it to be real, blaming others that it's not there yet, to feeling it real. Feeling it real, meaning moving to that true essence of who you are, that love, that gratitude and appreciation. It moves you to that knowing and conviction of fulfillment when you choose, expect, and praise. Right? Praising meaning affirming from that I amness, that I am now walking in that new reality, that all circumstances are unfolding in that fulfillment that I am. Right? Non-fulfillment becomes irrelevant. You know now. Right? You collapse time, space, and separation from what you desire by moving into the new moment in vertical, where everything you desire is. You move into the vertical, you collapse that, what you are seeing, perceiving is that unwanted reality. And then as you choose, expect, and praise and walk in it, that new reality unfolds for you in the horizontal experience. You're in it already, but then that physical experience unfolds. That's powerful. Wanting, waiting, complaining for reality to be different. Wanting, waiting for it to be real is that state of I am not. It's that focus of I am not that person I desire to be yet. Do you see it? And you recreate or keep creating the same experience over and over again. You create more things to want, more things to wait for, more things to complain about, more people, events, and circumstances to blame. Wow, that's powerful. As you see it, as you persist, creating what you believe is a past where you assume you are unhappy here, you're going to be unhappy here, and I'm unhappy here. Because I'm wanting, I'm waiting, and I'm complaining. Versus choosing, expecting, and praising. That creates, hear this, that idea where you're in that physical frame, you get that, but you know that it's changing, and you know it from that higher perspective, that higher reality of all that you are. It creates, activates the knowing that you're already that which you desire to be. Feelings of fulfillment, feelings of love, gratitude, and appreciation, your true nature. This is what Neville Goddard says. The ability to feel the unseen is the secret of creation, by which the word or unseen desire is made visible, is made of flesh. That's the ability. How? By choosing what you want, knowing that it's coming from all realities within you, and then expecting that to unfold from within you, the vertical, as a horizontal physical experience. Praising that new state, that new reality, that new perspective, that new viewpoint, that new vantage point that you have. I am that person I desire to be. I am in that reality. I am occupying that. Everything is unfolding for me. This is powerful today. And then she talked about the law of reversibility. This is big. This was a big movement for her within. Remember what the law of reversibility that Neville Goddard and other spiritual teachers talk about. If your outer seen manifested physical experience of wish fulfilled can create an inner unseen experience or state of being and feeling of conviction, love, gratitude, and appreciation. So if that manifested out there can create this, that out there, that seen reality, that outer experience can create an inner experience of feeling gratitude, feeling love, feeling conviction, then that inner unseen experience or state of conviction, love, and gratitude can create the outer or seen manifested experience of wish fulfilled. It's law. It's cause and effect, meaning cause equals effect. Effect equals cause. There's no difference. It's all yours now. Do you see this? This is the law of reversibility. How? How do you get there? You're going to say, well, Tom, how do I get there to the love and gratitude? By choosing, by imagining, by assuming your wish fulfilled. Create a simple 2 to 3 second scene. Assume that you're that person you want to be. See yourself choosing among the infinite realities that you are. Right? It's yours. Occupy and claim it. And then expect it to unfold. That's not waiting. It's expectation from fulfillment. It's expectation from you knowing yourself as source. It's different. Right? You're not waiting for it. You're expecting it because you're already that. You're expecting the physical unfolding of it from within you to without. That's the big difference. You're no longer sitting there waiting, wanting for things to be different. You're expecting it, knowing they already are different. And then as you imagine, assume, and choose, and then praise God, praise that I am, affirm that new identity. I am that person I desire to be. As you do that from within, that gratitude, that creates that reality. Do you see it? Because that is the law of reversibility. If that outer manifested physical experience of wish fulfilled can create feelings of gratitude, love, and appreciation, then that state of conviction, love, and appreciation can create any outer manifested reality that you want. That's powerful. That's how you feel it real, right? That activates your true nature, right? Choose, expect, and praise. That's powerful. Master the manifesting game. Embody this one powerful idea. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, The Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, and for being part of our membership channel. We have a live stream on the membership channel, our fourth live stream, our fourth live event of the year, programmed or scheduled for later this month, April 28th, 2024 at 9 a.m. in the morning. It's a Sunday morning, Pacific Coast Standard Time. I'm going to come to you live right here from the studios to answer your questions, to address the topics that you're sending to us at info@besomethingwonderful.com. I'll also answer questions on the chat during the live stream. So if you're a member, join us. If you're not a member, check out the link below. Creators, with great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude. This is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful in Las Vegas. Until next time, we'll see you soon.